Rosie! Daddy's coming!
Sorry, that just sounded weird. Hey everyone, and welcome to my Shame Legacy review video. Before we get started, I just want to thank the people over at keymailer.com for providing me with a free review copy of this game. To get started, Shame Legacy is a first-person horror game. This game is also very stealth-focused in some spots where you're supposed to be sneaking around. As you keep playing, you're gonna start getting some Outlast vibes. It's primarily more like Outlast 2 with, the story as well. The game in itself though was pretty simplistic with its design, since you were able to run, crouch, and unfortunately you couldn't really jump or climb unless you got the prompt to. In some situations, the main thing you were just able to do was just run and crouch, but the crouching was more for the sound design in this game. Basically, if you crouched, you made low sound. If you walked, you made regular sound. If you ran, you were loud. My only issue with it was it wasn't always there, like in some situations. If you never saw that little noise icon on the bottom left, you were just free to move however you wanted. And if it was there, it just signified that you were in a stealth portion where you had to sneak past some, I'm guessing these were villagers. And that's where my first critique was with this. If any devs ever come across this, maybe in the future either have that removed or just have it be a permanent thing, just to kind of keep the player on edge. Because when the game tells you when you have to sneak and when you don't, it kind of gives like shifty vibes. It makes you know you're safe here but not here. But if it's always around or if it's never around, it gives that extra horror element where you can, if you can never tell where you can sneak or you can. One other thing too was the audio. I'm not sure if they've ever picked up on this, but in one of the story parts of the game, the subtitles didn't match at all with what the character was saying, and that was because for some reason the character got stuck in a little voice loop.
What's going on here?
You were never really capable of doing anything. You were never really capable. But today, there is a chance to change. He's a traitor to the cult. He's a traitor to the cult. He's a traitor to kill him.
Another thing too, the puzzles were also pretty easy to solve. There was never actually any real challenge with them once you got the idea of what the puzzle was meant to be. And a lot of times that's kind of like a weird weakness in of itself, because the gameplay just kind of felt repetitive at some point, where you just found yourself sneaking from one place to another, solving a puzzle, triggering a chase with the monster, which I'll mention in a little bit. All that wrapped up into a 2-hour experience, which is how long it took me to beat this game. It's an iffy game to kind of go through, to be honest, but not like design wise and everything, it was good, but it was just kind of a rocky game to kind of get through. Despite all that, I think the actual fun portions of the game was whenever that flaming beast, I've never got the name of it, would just show up and kind of chase you down. It was one of those high adrenaline situations, and honestly the big key part of this game, whenever you weren't sneaking or solving puzzles, anytime you triggered anything with this monster, even if it was linear and pretty predictive of how it's going to play out with the chase, it was always just fun. I don't know why. It just kind of was basically the key part that I enjoyed the most playing this game. Just to kind of wrap things up, I'm going to go ahead and give this game a 6 out of 10. Overall, just for the easy puzzles in the game, the repetitive gameplay, and overall just the experience itself being a short one, especially with the price tag. I saw on PlayStation and Xbox the game is going for $35, with the cheapest option being on Steam, where it's currently going on sale. I don't know for how long it is, but yeah, that's totally up to you whether or not you want to give this game a go. But yeah, I hope with everything I've reviewed so far about this game, I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, thanks again for Keymailer and the devs for providing me with the review copy. And yeah, be sure to like, comment what you think about this video and this game itself, and subscribe for more videos like this. And until my next video, I'll see you all later.